Please be on the stream, mate.
Before you go in, are you still in
Again.
are you still
We're
in
still
the...
support.
Before you go in, don't go through the door yet, because I'm gonna hop on. It'll take me about 2 minutes. Sorry.
Take your
But,
time.
you know. If someone's using virtual cam and they're flipping their camera around because it doesn't look right on their own feed, just so you know, and let me figure out who that is, that's Stage Sander. Just so you know, it automatically assumes it's going to be seeing your face and you're going to look more normal when you're looking at it like a mirror, but to everyone else it's actually not flipped. Like it's mirrored for us, but it looks normal for you.
Like this.
But it'll... Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, it just doesn't look it on your screen because it's you that you're the one that's streaming it, but
Alright, thank you.
it's correct for everyone else. Yeah, just don't go through yet. But yeah, Maze, give me a sec. Do you have a plan this cycle? I'll assume you're just going in.
Okay, guest has a plan.
Okay. Yeah, it's normal now. So what have you been doing while I've been, EP, sleepy?
I mean, I just joined. I was also EP sleepy.
Okay.
I don't know what they're
Anyone
up
else?
to. I think Gaster tried 15432.
And what were the effects? I can already kind of guess because we know how it works. You do know how it works, right? You know how the system, you know how the maze system works, right? Yeah, so this is some information for you. Tazzy knows this somehow, I don't know how he knows. If you click them, so you just have to click one first, and then every other button has to be tapped once, and you can do cone. I would like, if y'all wouldn't mind, I would like to, there's a few things I'd like to try this time around. The main thing I'd like to try is, well actually I'm kind of torn. I've got two things I want to think I want to try, and it's risky because it requires us to walk around to spectator, and some people get dilled sometimes. The other thing I want to try is one of the... We gotta give them a name so I can easily refer to them. Do they resemble anything? They're always so... They're very simple. It's 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, and 5, 1. It's 4 different... let me see if we can find anything of those that look like resemble. What's this all about? It's just me coming up with the net. I'm trying. There's the cone system, which is where you activate one immediately, and then you just do the rest of the buttons. And I think it's good to just call them. So I guess you've got maze key, which could work. Maze code. Maze code. And then you just got maze code. So maze codes and maze cone. No, because that doesn't sound right. Because maze cone includes multiple things. Maze keys? Maze keys? No. No, it's an order of something. I don't know. Anyway, whenever you're ready, we can go in. Sorry for holding everyone up. I was just trying to think. Going in like, oh hey Sierra, I didn't notice you. What the fuck do you mean Nomi told you? Something did happen. Do you want to look? I streamed yesterday. You can look at my YouTube channel, and it's 7 hours, so you'll have to. Okay, fuck. Never mind then. That's what I thought that's what he was referring to, but no, nothing happened. Okay. Hello, clown as well. Why there is what? 22 people. I don't know. I guess
Because guys, something happened. You'll never believe it.
6, 7.
something happened.
Thank you, Garfield.
Yeah, we solved it.
We solved Interloper, guys. We solved Maze.
Sierra,
Yes.
can you say anything? Because say something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Sierra, your mic's unmuted. Or not mic's unmuted, but it doesn't say there's like muted, just in case you didn't.
Sierra doesn't.
No, Sierra has a voice. Okay, Sierra has a voice. Okay, Sierra talks. Go ahead.
Not that we can hear you. It's just saying that you're not muted.
Damn.
Fuck. Haruto went on Team Blue and I got kicked. You can.
Sierra, your mic is unmuted. It is just a bunch of fucking meows.
Well.
Panoramic, your mic is muted.
But what I will do. Turn this off.
So what came of the codes from yesterday? Because I had
Nothing. I'm
I was
just trying to
busy.
come up with a name for them first because, as fast as I can tell. Oh, here we go. So, the sequence and the code. Yeah. Okay. As far as I can tell, I kind of the only theory I have on why it happens is because there's two ways to use this, a bit like a program kind of, and the one way is to immediately select the server, and then sorry, my brain is funky. I've just woken up.
I think I
Immediately select the
vaguely
server
understand.
And then activate all of the functions, like all of them. That's my best interpretation.
You mean
the
out
other
of
way is
universe?
to select a function. Sorry?
So just for reference, you mean out of universe or in universe?
In universe.
Yeah.
And the other option is to select a function and then click on the server or click on the cone or whatever it refers to as, what is the dedicated
Yeah.
host. And then so you select what you want to do specifically, or what you want to send to the server very specifically, and then you send it. Then you click, and that does that instead. And I think that's what it is. I think that's what we've got. You can only do one at a time as well. You can't. It only counts the last one. So you've got 2 digits. You've got 2 clicks. I mean, you can select one function each time, and then you have to restart the map. What code did I want to try? Oh, I can't unless I'm in the game. I can't do it. It was a specific.
How it came off to me was like, you know how... Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I was just gonna say, the debug, like, things you could do, like, if you did certain things in old menus of certain games on, like 90s consoles, there's certain thing, like, I think Sonic had it, where like you can access like the sounds menus and
Yeah,
stuff.
I think it's
And,
like
like,
that where it activates specific, like a bit like how the sound system would have its own thing. The maybe not sound system, but different parts of whatever the hell this is would have their own like little subsections that actually interact with each other to complete it as what it is.
I feel like it is
So-
probably something like that, like we're accessing some kind of menu that would really only be there for people who are like developing whatever Maze is.
Yeah, I mean, maze is probably not even supposed to be a maze. It's probably just supposed to be a series of functions that you can press. Like a
How I
series of
take the
buttons.
maps in
but,
CG is
um,
kind of like a physical version of what would normally be files.
Yeah,
Or like would normally be like, because you can't obviously out of universe you can't obviously have us use like any of the stuff that's in universe programs. So I feel like you could jot everything down as like this represents this file wise like a file directory, but physically represented, and we're just accessing a files folder. Maybe I mean.
yeah. I mean, that seems about. Oh wait, no, I didn't go back to the. I have to change this around. This is not the right one. Yeah, I can absolutely see how that would be the case. It's definitely some kind of like it's just a medium of interacting with game menu commands, I think, in some way or something like that, some kind of or console or whatever. But it's pressing like it is very much back end. Like what I'm wondering though is if you can activate multiple at one time, and you can, by the way, because I've tested that yesterday. I don't know when in a stream I just did. I wonder if you can activate something, like a few things, few different functions, and then activate cone so that it only activates with those functions. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's like a double negative. It only activates but without those specific functions. So yeah.
So what are you
I'm just
trying at the moment?
Well, that's what I was gonna try, but then I got kicked because Haruto chose Team Blue, and that's the only one you're gonna get through as engineer. So
Do we think this is old or not? Because yesterday people were saying that they'd found it way before. A couple people had said they'd found it way earlier on, but I didn't see how
It
early.
wasn't really. It could be really old. But
I just don't know how we would have missed it.
even if it is super old, well, it's because CG7 is quite, it doesn't. There's a lot of things in it. This doesn't. There's nothing that specifically tells us to have looked in this place for this. So that's why we missed it. Like nothing tells us this is where we're supposed to be looking, but we found it. So
Well, I mean, like solving it, like out of all the time, and especially with how many people have gone through Maze, because like I've noticed that like the first stage of the CGE, a lot of people didn't know Maze. Maze was like a thing that only very specific people who wanted to learn it understood. But there's been a lot of people going through Maze, and I feel like you would stumble upon these if you just did the
people
order
did
wrong, or if you didn't
people
finish it all.
stumble upon it. Many people did, but not many are very. I don't want to be mean, but not many are very perceptive. So they'll notice it and then just brush it off. I think that's probably what.
Yeah, because we do that a lot with this, where we'll take some things, like we'll take the smallest detail, the smallest change, and we'll like overanalyze that, but then at the same time take a certain thing and be like, no, that's probably nothing. When it obviously is not nothing.
Yeah, when it's much more groundbreaking than the other thing. So yeah, it is very much just people probably just looked over it and didn't even record the information at all to even notice.
Yeah, it
that
didn't even
it's
register.
different every time you get a different number wrong, and consistently different. So,
I'm
yeah.
hoping that it's a kind of new thing, because I don't know if you agree with me or not, but the idea of like before E, we had a couple things happen, and like it kind of slowly ramped up where we started noticing more and more things on the server until we got Please Kill, and it's like, okay, something is definitely happening. We just randomly got a map that was an old map that we didn't have because it didn't exist back then, but it was like a slow ramp up, and like it was increasing in frequency of of things happening on the server, and I feel like that's what's going to happen when it leads up to either the next stage of investigating or F. And I don't know if we're in that or not, because that's why I wanted to know if it was new. Because if it's new, on top of the other things that we'd found, I feel like it'd be, how to explain it. Even if they are old, finding more things in a shorter period of time leans more towards something's happening than just coincidence. But it could still very well be coincidence. We're just finding old things.
Oh, hey.